To see what Britain's on, man. I guess they out here fighting everyone, beating everyone. That's what they saying. Let's see.
Murray got it for you. Let's
all right.
1945. Thank you very much. Very recent. Job done twice in one.
Hold on. He's the Germany.
Every single fucking country in the world at war. Name a country, Gary. Germany, 1945. Thank you very much. Very recent. Job done twice in 1 century. If only they'd tried again around 99, we got the fucking hat trick. Another country, please. Argentina, 82, no help from no one else. And that, of course, was a war not for oil, but for penguins. Because we all know penguins are an essential ingredient in making Guinness, aren't they? You boil them up, the white stuff floats to the top, job done. Another country, please.
I don't know if that real? Or is he just at the joke?
I was going to say, I don't know if I'm smart enough for this guy.
No, he's joking, but he's got to be Irish because that's a Guinness joke right there.
Yeah,
so
I was like,
Irish,
what?
Yeah.
Penguins, Guinness for real?
There's a lot of jokes.
I'm over here like, for real, dog?
I think that's where the comedy comes in. He just slides in those little anecdotes with it, yep.
Another one. France, thank you. We're in 1815 Waterloo. We haven't heard from them since. Yeah, another one, please. Canada. Yeah, Canada used to be part of the British Empire, which means they're an ally of ours. As you know, being an ally of ours counts as losing to us. Why else are the Canadians so miserable? Another one, please.
Damn.
Hey? Spain, 1588, Battle of the Armada. Thank you, sir. We haven't heard from them since. Another one. Uganda. That was an African colony, of course, that at one point used to belong to the Germans. Then in 1919, the League of Nations, as you know, when the Treaty of Versailles, when the world was redivided, and the African colonies were partitioned and separated between France and Great Britain, and we got Uganda as a result simply of it being defeating the Germans. We got given Uganda, which sounds like fucking winning there without even having to go there. Result. Another one, please. Another one. Another one.
Yo, how does he know all this?
His brain is insane, man.
He's like an encyclopedia.
I met a guy that was kind of like this, but he was like this with football, bro. Like you could literally just throw a name out, and he'd be like, "Yeah," he'd throw out his stats, his height, weight, what he did his rookie year, like insane. Dude, I'm like, why do you know all this about all these other men?
Yeah. My thing with this brother, at least if you gonna know all those stats, get paid off it like he is.
Yeah,
right?
it's insane,
you know
dude. Like I was never able to.
Because there'll be mad dudes who know all the stats in football, and they're just like
they don't play fantasy or nothing. Oh, I just watch it for fun.
There's a guy like this in every bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
who's just
dude.
there, just, throwing out those random facts. And that's where he gets his little hype from. He knows the random shit. This guy just kind of took it to that next level and just decided to be like,
stage.
you know what, I can do that. And I also, probably started out as a free bar tab that escalated into this. But like he goes on tour all around the world and does this stuff. Like, and it's not just this isn't his only thing, but like history, he ties history into his comedy. It's pretty dope.
that's fire.
Better more pub quizzes, love. Another one, please.
Terrible at history.
Hey, United States. All right, okay. You're thinking War of Independence, America finds itself free of Great Britain. Yeah, they see that as a win. We see that as a lucky fucking escape. But let's not forget, in the War of 1812 to 1814, the Royal Navy sailed up the Potomac River, set fire to the White House, and the Americans had to whitewash it to cover up the fire damage, which is why it's called the White House. The Americans sued for peace at the end of 1814, even though they won a battle at the end of the war. The war's already over, the stupid fuckers were still fighting, even though they'd already lost. And that is America, and they've been working for us ever since. Another one, please.
He tried to shuffle that. We took that W.
Yeah,
but to be real, I'm not trying to get conspiracy on YouTube, but there's like all these connections that we still have to Great Britain. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They talk about like, and you see it on the money, like in Canada. Like I was like, because I think the Queen is on the Canadian money and stuff. Yeah. But there's all these ties we do have. So it's like we're still tied to royalty or the elites at some capacity.
Absolutely.
So
this is Little England for sure, and it's like when a rich dude gives his son a company that's still kind of ran over top by, his company, it's like a shell corporation type thing. And then we're just like, you're in charge. You got it. Like, this is yours. Yeah, but it's really we answer to daddy.
America's an experiment because we're the only spot with a constitutional republic, and we run things differently. But I do know behind the scenes there's always ties to other. It's just deeper than what I originally thought.
Gotta follow the money, man.
Yeah, it's interesting. Well, all right, man. I ain't gonna give him that one, but hey, I like the comeback.
He had it right.
I like the comeback.
Belgium, of course, is a creation of the series of treaties that came out at the end of the Napoleonic Wars, the fallout of Waterloo, 1815. 1815, it was the Duchy of Burgundy, of course, and the Netherlands states were divvied up into 2 buffer zones in order to prevent any one single power taking control of the Netherlands, which is, of course, our dangerous flank between Germany and France, and we don't like European hegemony of one power, and that's why Belgium and Holland were cut up to 2 and a buffer zone created. And I think if you create a country out of thin fucking air, you've won. Another one, please. Another one.
Yo, he be an ill debater, because what I'm also seeing he's doing is maybe they didn't defeat that place.
Right. But he's considering things wins that. You know
he'll flip concepts, because I'd be seeing these like Ben Shapiro's versus this person or that person, and they're just really good at knowing how to debate. Like, you know what I'm saying, and get their point across, which he's killing that.
Yeah, he's definitely he's finding the angle, you know, whatever it may be, and then he's also finding the angle based off of, you know, preconceived, you know, what power is. So it's not necessarily always winning the war, but it's like getting what you want out of the treaty or being able to do certain things. Like he just said, creating a country out of thin air. Yeah, I think we won. Like you're not on a loser doesn't get to do that. So it's that type of thinking that gets him there. So it's definitely clever, and it's real time. It's like freestyling.
Yeah, he's snapping. People are asking, he's hitting them back. Yeah, this is actually low key amazing. He's nice with it.
Yes.
Italy, 1943, folded early, didn't they? Another one, please. China, Opium War, 1860. Another one, please. Burkina Faso used to be a German colony. I referred to my previous answer. Another one, please. Norway, they used to be the Vikings, love. We saw them off in the end, didn't we? And look at that, that's a come down. Once they were Vikings, now look at them, Norwegians. That's a fucking collapse, isn't it? From horny helmets to horny helmets. Another one, please. Japan, we've got the Yanks to do it for us. Another one. Peru, what language do they speak in Peru, sir? Portuguese. No, they don't, actually. They speak Spanish. Yeah, which means in 1512, when Pope Julius XII divided the New World into 2 sections down the line of longitude 129, the stuff for the east of that went to Portugal, which is why they speak Portuguese in Brazil. The stuff for the west of that went to Spain, which means Peru was technically part of Spain when we defeated Spain in 1588, Battle of the Armada. So we done Peru without even having a visit. Job done.
Smart enough,
can't argue with it.
Spewing out dates and fucking war and defeat, and I'm just like, bro, this is just like history class all over again.
Yo, that's crazy, because that was only 3 minutes, and I was like, right there, I was just starting to get, because he's starting to go, and it's
he's
like
snapping.
Listening, it's like being in a class that you kind of enjoy, but like the professor,
subject
the
is
teacher,
terrible, but you like who's presenting the subject.
Yeah, and the teacher's just battling you, like, yeah, you thought you had me, but you didn't. And every day you go to class trying to just like get one up. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And history always been my shit. Not like to the degree that he has it, like on that mental thing, but like history definitely always been my strong suit. So I can see why that kind of like caught my attention. Yeah. But also like the respect for the art form. Like I said, it's almost like freestyling, doing like the word generator, you know, because it's like you're getting things thrown at you, and then in the mix you're doing it without stuttering, without thinking, like, you know, when you get to that degree, you know, like it's nice, and he's doing it so cleverly but it's also funny, you know. It's not like and like you could easily start preaching people dates and like, oh, this war and this and that, like, and people don't want to hear that, but like when you do it with the great delivery like he's doing, and like with that comedic timing, it definitely like adds a different value to it, and it makes it like it makes it interesting. And that's like that I could listen to him explain every war, and I bet you I would soak up so much of that shit, because like I would just be like, yep, this is funny, like doing it, and like and it's funny that you say like you're not good at history, and that's weird, because like we hella alike, but then those are where we're not alike is like so fucking far apart, because like history's my shit, and then you're like, not for me. So it's like it's funny, but regardless, I'm glad you got a kick out of that, because he's he's cool for sure.
Yo, he's popping.
Shout out Al.
I like it. I just wish I knew more of what he was talking about, because literally from someone like my standpoint, I'm literally just looking for the humor in it, because I can't fact check any of this off my brain. You know what I mean? Like,
but
so
it's still like, funny though, right? You don't know, and I don't know everything that he's talking about. Like, but like there's certain, he says he's saying things in talking about certain wars that I do know about. But even then, you can still hear the humor and the wit
humor
in it behind it. So it's like you don't have to necessarily understand history, but you understand that like my man's is spitting. You know what I mean? So like that's what it's almost like people who don't speak English, but they listen to American rappers and they know like, oh, that like that motherfucker. Like I don't know a word he's saying, or even when we listen,
it's kind of like
people,
listen to metal, bro. Like when I listen to metal, I can't really understand a lot of what's going on.
But it's just hitting. It's just hitting right, and that's even if you don't know it. So that's cool. He's bringing a degree of knowledge from comedy and history, but it's high level, and then bringing those together.
He hit you with that do-has.
Yeah, there you go.
Do-has smash.
350,000. Check us out.
On a what was he on a what do you call that?
The treadmill.
There you go. He was on a treadmill playing the keyboard.
You're getting off.
All right, you guys, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to link them in the description if y'all want to check them out on the YouTubes, and let's get it. 40!
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. If you